Fashion and design has always been so strong in giving messages, conveying beautiness and aesthetically sometimes perfection. Right now it's not just about the aesthetic. Designers of the new generations are very sensitive to a more circular world, and they're seeing that this industry has really damaged the planet. And right now I see that they're really wanting to make changes to be more sustainable and more responsible. It has to become natural that you want to really know what you're buying and what's behind the product you're buying. And this is something that people are beginning to ask. Creatives are really challenging themselves to find solutions, and obviously this means to find materials or ways of doing projects, design, clothing in a better way.
Circular design is taking a really major role in the way the business is transforming. We don't like to call it a trend. That's because it's a system in itself. We're beginning to see circular design as emerging as a practice. That's absolutely essential. We have to have different relationships with our colleagues, with our suppliers, and with industries that perhaps we weren't even involved in fashion before, such as the waste and recycling industry. Ellen MacArthur Foundation have been an amazing force in bringing people and the whole industry actually together to problem solve in a way that would have been very difficult. And I think that's great, because now we are in a situation where we can move on from that and start to embed it in our systems. Lots of businesses are just starting the journey towards understanding what circular design means.
I think that everyone who's thinking of creating new clothes needs to reconsider what new actually means. For us, new is an experience. It's sharing what you already own with each other. Really think about what's going to happen to the life cycle of the garment.
The modern role of a fashion designer is somebody that looks beyond just a beautiful garment and thinks about the afterlife of the clothing, thinks about the systems the clothing sits within. And I believe it's our responsibility as designers today to design the whole process of a garment. We now need to move beyond sustainability and into regeneration. And designers have always come up with creative solutions to problems. That's what being a designer is. So of course now it makes complete sense that fashion designers could then lend those skills to saving the planet as well. And I think it's well within their capabilities to do so. And I think once we realise that, we'll see really radical change. There's so many different ways to approach it. It's not like a one-size-fits-all thing, but it can fit everybody. You just have to come at it from different angles, and then together we'll make a huge difference.